my business model is called the octopus. So the octopus paws has a head and it has 8 legs, right? But if you cut one of those fucking legs off, nothing happens to the head, it grows back. So that's how I look at my businesses. I have a lot of different businesses. If one fucks up, I cut that bitch off. Nobody even notices because all the other ones are there. It doesn't affect the head. You understand? So I was always invested in movies, invested in fashion, invested in different things because I never wanted music to define me. I also learned that from Russell. Because there was a time that Def Jam wasn't making too much music and they weren't hot at all, but the Def Jam Comedy Jam, that show was keeping Def Jam hot. And he taught me that. He was like, yo, you see, I'm not doing nothing music, but everyone's still saying my name because I'm doing something different. I was like, you motherfucking right. I'm never gonna not be hot because I'm gonna always be doing something hot. So even though I haven't made any music on like at a level of to monetize in a while, I still own brands like Rachel Roy, or I still, you know, I'm always doing something. So I don't have to be dependent on one thing. It comes from being insecure. You know, I don't trust one thing. I don't trust anything to depend on just like one business. I feel like it could go down, and I don't ever want to be dependent on anything. So I've always planted a lot of seeds, but like while one thing is rolling, like while the music's making money, that's the time I could be reckless in something else and lose money because I got so much money here. So when I'm going to Rockware, it's because there was so much money coming in from what was happening at Rockefeller. So once Rockware started making money, I started investing in Rachel Roy because Rockware was making so much money. So basically, I'm always planting the seed, always. I'm always planting the seed and letting it struggle while I'm comfortable someplace else. But what happened with Rachel Roy, where I got fucked up was I invested a lot of money in Rachel Roy, but when I sold half the company to Jones, I didn't get the money that I put in back. So I didn't have no money to put into something else. So, and then I had tax problems, so I didn't have no credit. You know what I'm saying? And then everyone was being sneaky and trying to bomb on me, and they were using other people's money because they had jobs. So I couldn't fight that, and I didn't even really care because it wasn't affecting me. So I had to basically, you know, with no credit, just flip. Just buy things, you know, while I was waiting to get my money back from Rachel Roy. But then when the money came back from Rachel Roy, all of a sudden I had 10 new companies that had no debt on them. And I'm 100% independent, and I'm like, damn, I could do this with nobody, with people bombing on me, with tax problems, and still build 10 businesses, and have no debt on any of them. And I'm in a better position than I've ever been. I have a solid foundation, so that's why I really have no respect. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, I don't even need these dudes. They can do everything. They can try to, as long as my work is good, you buying it. As long as I continue to do quality things and I'm consistent, no matter what nobody say. You understand? Of course people want to talk. They always gonna talk. Motherfuckers was young, it was the first time you doing it, you don't know that shit. You're not supposed to know it at that age. You're just enjoying what's going on.
Exactly.
You're happy to be there. That's a dream come true at that moment. You just enjoying that.
And times was better than when we came in. You know, deals was better than, you know, nobody wasn't really thinking, I know I wasn't thinking about independent back then, but.
Well, let me just tell you what happened. Remember when crack first came out and they were selling $20 bottles? That's because everybody didn't have it. You know what I mean? The block wasn't crowded. And then they got a little crowded, so you had to go start selling dimes. Then it went to Nicks, then it went to trades, then it went to 2 for 5s, and so. And basically everyone, it just got oversaturated. There's a lot of competition, so, you know, and also it became profitable for corporate, so everyone started to compete for the same stuff. It just got oversaturated for that business model, but also the internet came to play. You know, and also people weren't as bright. You know, it wasn't as many independent people, you know, or people like, we had a co-venture, you know, Rockefeller. We were a co-venture. We weren't ever signed to anybody.
It was just distribution.
You know, it was a co-venture. We were partners. We were both partners. That's why I would be like, yo, stop treating me like you're funding anything. You know what I mean? Like, we've already generated that money. You know, we've already put money into that. Y'all acquired some equity under a certain condition. That doesn't mean that we should be, you know, feeling like appreciative or you know, like, and also it's not your money. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, it's none of their money. How somebody can make a decision about your life? They're not even putting up the dough. They're just making a decision. That's too much power to give somebody, and they're not putting up the dough. They don't know what the fuck, that's your life.
Independence is the ultimate power.
I mean, there's no over
yourself.
Dog, I mean, there's civil wars over that shit. Like, who the fuck fought not to be slaves? You got tricked into it. I mean, it's just a different kind of slavery now. It's more mental now. Right. But, you know, again, I think it's getting better. You know, because people are winning. Like, you know, motherfuckers been in the game, and you don't necessarily have to have a hit record. You know what I'm saying? You still could be making crazy money on the road like rock stars do. That's really the business model for music is the road. That's what rock and roll has always been about. Hip hop is rock and roll.
Like he stays on the road.
That's how you make your money. That's how you pay your bills as an artist.
So since Reggie staying on the road, that's the way the album's gonna be.
Yeah, but that's why I don't like the 360 because then they take some of your show and they take some of your merch.
Shit sucks.
They take your merch, your show. They take your endorsements. That's why it was better.
You never signed to a 360, right?
Hell no.
That shit just Leo invented that shit.
That's unheard of.
Leo invented it.
I wouldn't have made no money if I was 360.
Nah, that was-
I'd be just trying to rob y'all motherfuckers if I was 360, man.
No, 360. Never
Still out doing dumb shit if I had a 360 deal.
360, yeah.
Yeah, that ain't the move there.
Looking around.
I heard that shit. I heard that shit going on.
360 is like diabetes. It don't kill you overnight. You understand what I'm saying? They weigh you down when you're older. Over time, that's what
that shit ain't cool, man.
You know, when you start to be a little older and you be like, I need all that. You know what I'm saying? To be like, oh shit, where's my publishing? I still gotta ask niggas what to do. I'm a grown ass man.
Oh shit.
360 is the ether, B.